Hello and welcome to Untwisted Threads. Today is our second Nerdy Knits project. We wanted a unique garment from a beloved world to celebrate this winter season. And what do you know, we ran across a friendly elephant who pointed us toward an unlikely place. Though his friends live on a speck of dust, he told us about a wonderful little world where we may find some whimsical winter weather wearables. So we went looking into snowflakes. And nestled beneath a mountain in a lovely little town, sitting on the head of a who, we found a hat that would do. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't find any wassets, sneeches, or thidwicks where we live. But we thought an alpaca would be the closest thing in our world for a Seuss-approved yarn. Alpaca would also make a super warm and cozy hat. Specifically, we chose Barocco Ultra Alpaca, a worsted weight 50% alpaca, 50% Peruvian Highland wool yarn in the color Cardinal. Lou-Hoo's hat at the end of How the Grinch Stole Christmas looks either like it's been worn so much that it's felted, or it was sewn with red fur. But we wanted to put our own knitted twist on it. Now, where to even begin with a hat that looks like this? We think it's kind of two hats in one, an aviator or trapper style hat with a front bill and long ear coverings. And also a nightcap in the back. It's a holiday version of the mailman hat that Lou wore earlier in the movie. When it came to designing and knitting it, I took out my blab recorder and began taking notes. So this is like the first night of me trying to workshop how in the world to make this hat. We have the start of the ear flaps here, and it's pretty much just a knit and frog kind of point right now. Let's kind of go through what we've got going on here. So here is this. These ear flaps remind me of Goofy, like Disney the Goofy dog. Anyway, so here's our ear flaps. We started with these, and then we knit back and forth right here, and then we cast it on for the front, and we've been knitting in the round. So here is the back of your head and even your neck. Ear flaps, forehead, and we've been knitting in the round. I think we're almost like 4.5 inches now on the forehead, just in the round. So we have made some progress. Here we've done some decreasing, and here's the back of the hat. I still think it looks like complete chaos. Here is the front, and here is the back of the hat. Okay, so we have a little bit more progress from yesterday. Here is the front flap, and now I just completed the knitting portion of the border that I wanted to do. So here we are on the blocking mats. This honestly looks a little bit scary. It looks massive, to say the least. I blocked it. I gauge swatched and blocked it and everything, and I measured it, and it should still fit, but I am a little bit scared. But I think it's evening out really well. Look how nice this border looks. I'm so happy with that. Fingers crossed that it's still going to look the way it's supposed to and not be overly massive. It looks a little silly still, but hoping for the best.
There's got to be a better way!
When it came to knitting on the final draft, it only took about 3 days to complete. It became kind of mindless, and the decreases were motivating too. So if you're wanting a hat fit for a hunk of burnin' who, this is the hat for you.
Merry Christmas, you hunk of burnin' who?
You can find the pattern link for Ravelry in the description, or get this and the rest of our other patterns with your first month subscription for free on our Patreon. How did we do? Do you think Cindy and Lou-Hoo would approve? We would love to hear your thoughts and other nerdy knits pattern recommendations in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed today's video and pattern, and we'll see you next time.